This is day 93 of trying to get to 2000 ELO on chess.com. I'm currently rated 1835 and I'm versing someone rated 1882 and I'm playing the Réti Opening. So I'm just going to blitz out the opening moves because I play the exact same setup, putting my knight on d2. And then eventually I will probably castle kingside depending on what my opponent plays. So I'll put my knight on d2, push a3 and then c4. So c4 is now my next move. If he takes, I'll probably take with my knight, but usually they don't take. He'll probably just castle kingside. I take, he takes with the pawn, and then I'm thinking of putting my knight here. Takes with my bishop, and then putting my bishop on f3 on the same diagonal as his rook. And then maybe moving my queen to c2 as well. Okay, he decides to move his bishop. I have to be careful because my king isn't castled, but I'll quickly go here. And then my next move might be, yeah, so I was looking at this. If I were to take, I don't like that because his queen just takes back and it just doesn't really do anything. If I were to go back, though, and he takes and opens up my rook file. So I think that looks better. And maybe when okay, he just decides to take. I was not expecting that at all. I will take, open up my rook file. I have to be careful though because my king isn't castled, so he'll probably just move his rook here, and then I have to be careful. But he decides just to move his queen. So I kind of have two options here. I could castle kingside and not have this open file, which is completely fine. Or I could try moving my queen. Maybe he'll try and push this pawn in the future, and then I just try and castle queenside. So castling queenside looks kind of dangerous. These pawns are not really, they're kind of overextended if I were to castle queenside. But this rook file does look nice. I'll just play it safe though. Yeah, I'll just play it safe. I'll just castle kingside. If he ever pushes this pawn somehow, I guess I could take. His queen takes. I mean, taking looks like the best move. Yeah, I'll just take. And I'm not sure if I really want to. I don't really want to take this pawn. It kind of just looks like there's weaknesses in my position, so I'm just going to push, and then I'm thinking of just pushing my f pawn, but maybe moving my queen. Actually, no, pushing my f pawn and then moving my queen seems to be very nice. Okay, so it looks like he's trying to push f5. So if I were to push f4, he pushes f5, probably just pushing again. Yeah, I think that looks fine. And then moving my queen, maybe trying to push this pawn if he takes. And okay, instead he pushes his b pawn. Yeah, so I'm just going to move my queen, closer to my king, and I could try pushing this pawn if you were to take. I could take with the pawn. I could take with a knight. Take with the rook. Yeah, I could try pushing this e pawn, but I don't really want to do that. I kind of just want to push my f pawn. If you were to go here, I take, he takes. That doesn't even work because I have my knight defense. Yeah, I'm just gonna push. I kind of just want to push these pawns up the board here. I guess he could stop me from pushing. That does look like a reasonable move. I'm just gonna develop this rook over here because I'm planning on pushing this pawn in the future. Okay, he decides to attack my queen. I should have anticipated that move. For some reason, I forgot about that move. So he's also attacking this pawn and my queen. So I need to. It looks like I need to defend this pawn. So I'll quickly do that, and then I think moving my knight to f3, trying to take his knight seems to be reasonable. So I will. I'll do that. He's definitely trying to push this pawn. Actually, taking with the pawn looks probably like the best move, but he decides just to take, or sorry, push. So I could take. Yeah, so I'm going to take his knight, and he decides to take back, and then I'm thinking of just taking because it looks like I'm just up a pawn, although the position is still kind of confusing. I don't really want to take. I guess it doesn't matter what pawn I take with because he's just going to take back either way, I think. And his queen taking this doesn't really work because I can just go here. I'll just take with my b pawn. I think he's just going to take. I take. He takes this. I go here. And then I should just... Oh, his queen can go here. Why did I miss that move? I don't know why I missed that move. I thought I was winning this pawn, but I'm not. So that's kind of annoying. Okay, I'm going to attack his queen. He's going to go here. I'm thinking of developing my other rook. He takes, I take, his rook takes, and then I would just, it would still be equal. But I think my position looks, I have to be careful though, because he might be threatening to push this pawn in the future. And that is a huge threat. I think this is fine though. I'm just going to trade off some pieces. And I'm going to try and get my rook kind of in behind his pawn and see if I can win this pawn somehow. It looks like the position is equal, but maybe he's winning a little bit. I'm not really sure. I guess this pass pawn is a huge threat here. But if he were to just go here, then I could just go here because this is threatening mate. But yeah, so pushing this pawn is too. He has to be careful. He definitely has to be extremely careful. Okay. He decides to double his rooks. I think the most obvious move is just to go here, and if he gives me the check, move my king. I'm not really sure how he defends his pawns, because obviously he can't just go here because I can just take. So I think he's made a huge mistake here. He does have this passed pawn, but I should be able to. I really should be able to win this game now. Okay, moves his king. Check. Maybe I'll give him this check. He goes here and then defend my rook, threaten mate, because I'm threatening this check and he can't take because the rook is so if he were to push, this is mate. Okay, my opponent resigns. I played with a 90.9% accuracy. My opponent played with an 80.2% accuracy. Instead of my opponent taking this pawn, he should have given me this check, which is actually something I kind of missed. And I would have to block with my queen. And I'm not really sure what the best series of moves are, but his position looks a lot stronger because this pawn is so much closer to promoting. And he's able to force a queen trade. So that's why he should have played. My rating is 1844, percentile 99.3%, and a high of 1901. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.